So you can actually see, and back like
That's nice.
I need that because whenever I'm doing content, I need to know if I'm even off frame.
I look good in this game.
Right, we're here with former champ Tevin Farmer. Tevin, we've actually been now second time around coming as the B-side. How do you feel now in this new kind of transition in your chapter where you're coming in as the B-side to these guys that kind of already see you, as kind of a prop?
Well, most of my career, I was a B-side, for real, in the beginning. And I had to earn the A-side. And right now, I'm at that process again. So I don't really mind, because I don't believe in A-side, B-side. It's just who come out first. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me about your last performance because, you think they were also brought in to kind of give him a test. And even though you didn't win on the scorecards, you did kind of pass that test and kind of making him struggle and kind of showing that he's not ready there to be up with the elite. What did you think of your last performance, regardless of not getting it on the cards?
The world feel like I won. I feel like I won, but it is what it is. He did the best he could with a guy like me. I'm no easy test for nobody. So I just showed basically that he's younger than me, much younger than me. I showed that I can still keep up with the young boys, and I showed that I'm still young. Age, I'm a little older, but body-wise, I'm still young, and I was able to go in there and do my thing. The world feel like I won. I feel like I won, but it is what it is. You see where I'm at right now.
You talked about, them trying to get him with Shakur, and then that's why they're kind of bringing you in to see how he does with that. Yeah. How are you planning to kind of be like, well, you're not even going to make it past me? What are you going to prove?
I mean, me and Shakur both southpaw, and we both box, but me and Shakur's style is nothing to like. People think that me and Shakur don't have the same style whatsoever. We don't got the same style. Both southpaw, both move, but our styles is totally different. Totally different.
You said you've been on the B side, you've been the underdog. Even when you won a championship, the guy popped, positive. You had to overcome a lot of things. Now here against this Latino Night, where everybody's kind of rooting for you to lose. What kind of are you doing in the training different that's going to get this outcome different than the last?
Just pretty much I train hard for all of my fights. I'm just making a little bit of tweaks. I'm going away to camp this time. But I ain't gonna give away too much detail, but that's what I'm doing. And we're gonna be ready, We're gonna be in tip-top shape.
With guys like, Shaki Foster, who kind of seem a lot of people also had him winning his fight. And
oh yeah, that was crazy.
So with you guys have styles that, you guys get some good offense, but people just kind of write you guys up, you guys will get on the scorecards. But with these judges, it's kind of hard to get on the scorecards. Does that bother you at all, especially coming into this territory and Latino Night, and it's like kind of stacked against you?
No, it bothered me if it's not in Saudi, because the judges here don't know nothing. But you gotta understand,
you feel like it's neutral territory.
We're in neutral territory, and we're dealing with the British Boxing Committee. They different over there. They really understand the sport. So it's different than American sports, where the judges don't know nothing. The judges old as hell. No disrespect, but they really don't know what's going on. You could be on the rope, slipping, catching, shooting. They don't even know what that means. See, in British over there, the UK and all that, they understand boxing. So it's a little different. They understand what's going on. So that's why it's different. I'm happy. That's another reason why I might have not even took this fight if it was in America, to be honest.
Oh, wow. For a while, though, you were kind of mixing some rumors with Tank and trying to get into that fight. Well, how much was true of that? Did they ever come at you with a contract or anything?
That fight was never close to get made whatsoever. Just a bunch of going back and forth and all that stuff, but whatsoever, the fight was never made. No offers was sent, no contract was sent, no nothing. It was just a bunch of talk and a bunch of we wanted to fight each other. We shook the world up a lot, but it was nothing.
Talk to me a little bit about those struggles of kind of in little ways getting avoided what some fights, because it is in a way big risk, low reward, right? So what do you think about kind of how do you even take those advantages?
Well, at one point it was big risk, low reward, but it got to a point where it was big risk, big reward. It was because still to this day, at that point, that man Gervonta was going against each other. That was one of the biggest fights in the past 10 years that could have been made. Even still, like when we was going through it, it was one of the biggest fights that could have been made at that time. It was one of the biggest. So even when I became champion, it was a big reward and big risk. You beat me, you become champion. You become unified, you become undisputed, and you become. So that's a reward. That's a big reward.
Lastly, we do see that you have great content. I actually subscribe to your channel. You guys have some great content.
Whoa.
So how do people where they can where they can follow you? Because I tell fighters all the time. I'm actually my background's in marketing, and I tell fighters all the time, like just like even if you're just jumping rope, doing whatever, post something. It's organic. People love to see y'all.
On YouTube?
Yeah. So I was like, look, like just actually because Austin Pelocchio, he's one of my friends, so that's kind of how I got started. And I was like, so I kept kind of following you guys, and I was like, oh my god, more boxers need to do this where it's kind of a day to day, but it's also
this since
training.
2018, but I slowed down a little bit, but I picked it back up. But
tell the fans where they can follow you. I was gonna tell them
on YouTube at Life as Tevin and Polka. Polka with a C, not a K. So Life L-I.
I'll write it down on here.
Oh yeah, write it down. Yeah. So Life as Tevin and Polka. They can follow me on there. They can subscribe to me on there. And you Polka also got a channel. You can subscribe to her too. Hers is Miss Polka, MS Polka.
Drop all her stuff too.
Instagram, you already know, Tevin Farmer 22. But if you always see some real content, some everyday life stuff, not just the fantasy. Most people become famous to get money, all you see is like the fancy side of stuff. You see cars and all that stuff. But people want to see world. People really want to see real life. They want to see that we struggle, we go through stuff too. So on my channel, I'm showing like the real life, what's going on. I'm not just showing like
it's more organic,
fancy stuff. Like anybody can take a picture in front of a nice car and jewelry, but when you can show people that you human like them, it make people appreciate you more, because like people that's not rich or famous, they think that famous people live a different life, but in reality, we live the same life everybody else live. We do the same thing. We argue, we fight, we do the same thing. The difference is the celebrities only post that stuff, so people think they're out of the loop, but they really ain't. So to all my fans out there, all my supporters, if you're not famous or rich yet, don't think you're missing out on nothing, because we do the same shit, or they do the same shit that we do, or that y'all do. We do the same stuff. No different. Only thing is they got a little bit more money, and that's it. But other than that, don't stress about it. Go get your bag up. Go run it up. Go work hard. Don't feel sorry for yourself, and just move forward. But basically, y'all follow the YouTube, and I be dropping real estate content, and we do all that shit up there. So basically, y'all tune in, baby.